What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're on the free-to-play series. We're getting oh so close to that magical Idol Master. I can't wait. It's going to save so much time every single day. But today we're actually going to jump in and do a couple things. One thing is we're going to go in on these chests. Number one, we still need Light and Dark Hero chests very badly on this account. Guild coins help a ton with damage reduction in our guild tech, and well, Glorious Relics, we're at 331, so we're getting very close to a pay-to-win artifact from the Glorious Relic shop. So we are going to go ahead and buy this. I think we are actually just going to go ahead and buy the two little inexpensive ones as well, getting Prophet Orbs and Heroic Scrolls. That leaves us at about 12 to 13,000 gems. We now need to continue to save up until the end of the month, until the actually first 2 weeks of Chinese New Year as well, because that will be coming up very soon. Next week there's really nothing that we need to spend resources on except maybe Imp's Adventure. Don't know if we're going to go in on Sky Labyrinth either just yet, but what I do know is I want the resources here, and that's going to help us jump into guild tech and actually help finish some of this guild tech off. So we can do that. We could technically also start working on the mage damage reduction. That would help against the mims that we're fighting right now, but for the time being that should be okay. Let's see if we have anything else we're gonna buy right here right now. I've been buying like one ticket a day for the treasure train, and it seems to be working out pretty good because my luck has surprisingly been deep. So we're gonna keep pulling these. Hopefully we see full treasures out of this. Individual shards really do not help us whatsoever, but if we do get lucky, unlock a full treasure, that is a decent amount of stats to unlock. Good lord, we just keep hitting the same one. Anyway, what we're also going to do today is get some more upgrades done, which is more gems, I know, going out the window, but it's about time we get our first resonant of gear. Now we do also need this here. However, I don't know if we can create it right now because again, we're still kind of short. The only way we could get this done is if we go to the newbie growth plan and you go to the chapter 42 pack. It's another 3,000 gems, but it does give you a full 6-star set of gear. I don't know if the gear is worth it. If it wasn't for Chinese New Year around the corner, I would go ahead and do so many of these upgrades right now, but for the time being, I think it's smarter to slow play it. Now we basically double up on the raw stats that the gear would give us, and I feel like it would give us a very good advantage HP wise as well. I'm really torn about what I want to do here. Beyond that, we're still again just waiting for another 5-star hero that we can use, but again, I don't know if we're going to see that happen until we do our first Prophet Orb event. We could also continue, wait, where is it? Here it is. Continue to refresh this wheel, try to find something on it we want and spin for it, but really in the meantime we need to kind of just AFK and gain rewards. I of course need to do Trial of Champion next weekend, and we did get a 7-star quest today, so that'll help towards this one right here to get more Prophet Orbs. This is going to be the hardest part right here because of bag management right now. Creating all these heroes, especially the 6 stars, is insanely difficult to do. Why is it insanely difficult to do? Because we have so many puppets for 6 stars that I don't even know what to do with. Now this right here should be pretty simple for us to smash through the first few here. Honestly, something like this is probably best. It's not really worth even talking about. We can usually get through 3 to 4 stages pretty easily. You don't want to use too many tickets up, but even stage 4 should be doable with 93. Yeah, it seems pretty doable. Let's try smashing this with 1 and see what our damage is looking like. Oh no, we can even get through the next stage as well. This is going to be a ton of good resources we need. Again, let's do a single smash here and see what we get. 2%. That one might be a little risky. We'll hold off and we'll wait. We of course already finished all this, and now we can claim a bunch of resources, relics, all these other things, monster materials, which actually might be pretty important right here. We haven't looked at the monster in a while. We don't need to go past level 120 too much here. Really, it's just continuing to go with this HP or this attack node, going for the max amount of attack value. Then we'll come back and work on the HP, and we will save the speed rune for dead last. We actually have a lot of monster souls, and Really don't need to waste gold upgrading that. So gold we have, gems we kind of have, but again, I really don't want to use those gems right now at all. Gotta make sure we don't have gear on anybody else. I don't think we have any gear floating around on any heroes. Maybe the next summoning event, if we have enough at Chinese New Year to get some rewards, we might go in and do it. I just can't say for sure if that's something we're willing to do, but let's see if we can continue any progress right here. We, of course, have the same build going on the Eloise. I think if we upgraded her gear, it would be a smart play, but again, I feel like if I burn gems right now, yes, we'll get progress, but I feel like in the long run, that'll be a huge negative leading up to Chinese New Year. Because again, if I want to do Imp's Adventure, I'm going to have to spend some. If I'm going to have to do Sky Labyrinth, I'm going to have to spend some. I totally forgot to change the Purify. This is not going to be good. This is not going to be good at all. Ay, this is bad. Yeah, we're just gonna proc right here, and that's not going to be good for us. I wonder if there's ever a world where I use Balance Strike on her. But first off, we of course need to change back to attribute reduction. We could try Balance Strike just to see if it is enough additional healing to keep us away from the dead zone. Because really, Unbending Will doesn't do much against Mims because there's so many layers of damage that hit. That 4 layers of Mending Will doesn't do that much for us. We kind of have to see this round because the goal here is this active skill brings us back up to full. Or at least pretty close to it. Oof, one of them already dies though because Balance Strike's additional damage. I don't know if Balance Strike is the play. We'll give it a few tries just to see how this plays out. But, as you guys know, abilities that we hit and they don't crit do a 30% additional damage. That's kind of a positive, kind of a negative. Oh, we purified the wrong thing. This is going to be really sketchy. Oof. I don't think we can survive the active skills coming in next round. Although, we're pretty high HP. Okay, if we purify the... Oh, no, we just pop. We just instantly pop right there. Let's try a couple more times with Balance Strike. We haven't really had a Balance Strike attack go off after we take the actives from the... We need to purify the attack to see how this is going to be. That's the big important part right here. No, we didn't purify the attack yet again, so I don't think that's going to be worthwhile. I don't think we're going to win that way. Potential, but I don't think it's going to happen. I feel like we're not spreading the damage around enough. That bottom Mim is taking a lot. Okay, let's see the Purify. Okay, we got rid of the attack. That was actually pretty good because it kind of hit everybody. Ooh, wait, if we can heal a little bit more, please. Just a little more, don't kill anybody. Oh, no, we killed one. Yeah, I don't think Balance Strike is the play. I don't think it's going to give the survivability we need. It's the Unbending Will that really is going to give us that survivability. And if we can get the W, that would be absolutely amazing. Now, we run her in the back row because if you're in the front row, number 1, she can be CC'd. Number 2, she can get an armor reduction debuff from the Mim. So typically running her in the back row is the better option here. And as you guys have seen, we beat, what was it, 567 or something like that previously. Yeah, we don't really need Balance Strike because that attack basically took us to full as well. This one, we're doing a pretty good job keeping most enemies around the same HP, but now we're going to start killing them off. And, oh, it's so close, man. It is just like borderline there. The other way we can do this is, of course, with the tick strategy, but until you have a powered up ticks, kind of hard to do it. Again, this one's starting off pretty decent. We're kind of lowering the enemy's HP together. You need to hit that front row one, and we hit the lowest HP ones, which is not good. I think, honestly, Resonance Gear would do the trick. And I really want to do it right now. I feel like Resonance Gear would give her both attack and HP values that would make this clearable. But we're spending a lot of gems if we do that, because not only is it 3,000 to get that 6-star set of gear, and actually, you know what? Might be better off doing Sky Labyrinth this week and going for the additional 5-star chest, maybe? I don't know. We're gonna have to see how this plays out. Honestly, though, eventually this RNG will line up. This might have actually worked. No, it was still too much damage. We had to kill them this round. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna get the kill right here. Eventually, though, we will have the stats in order to make it a little better. The big issue is just not having enough healing once like 3 or 4 of them go down. We just don't have the healing up with the damage. This round is kind of moot, which again, I don't know if it's horrible for us to not do a ton of healing right here. Like, we can somehow live to an active, that would be cool, but I think we take too many we take too many dot applications right there. Plus, of course, we're killing the Mims too. Literally, the only way for us to do it right now is to like perfectly kill almost all of them at the same exact time, which would just require such a finesse and RNG of hitting all the correct enemies evenly, which like the bottom 2 are kind of higher right now, and that's not great for us. That's really not great. So if we could hit that bottom target more. Still 5 alive, which is kind of good for us right now because we're gonna get more. Maybe the end of the round. Is it enough? It's not. They're really close, but we'll get there eventually. Hopefully you guys are having some fun on your free-to-play accounts too. We got the gold for it. We kind of just want to save the gems. Could clear it right now. We're gonna wait. Gonna be patient. See what we can do. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.